Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Bye!
How's it going, everybody? This is James here, back for another episode of The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. In the last episode, we took care of the Forsaken Fortress and saved Iril, and Tetra's actually revealed to be Zelda now, and our boat is royalty. So, and now our objective is to go to these two different temples to awaken the sages. But to do that, I'd rather go ahead and knock this out of the way already, and this video is actually going to be a huge collect-a-thon. So that way we can go ahead and prepare. So to start things off, let's go ahead and go to Windfall. Alrighty, here at Windfall. Before I actually move forward, just to point things out, I did a lot of things off screen. Here you can actually see that the map is completely filled out, and as you saw in the clip before I put in this, in the beginning of this video, I actually got items from, I believe, here on this island, which was a heart piece, a treasure chart, and a bottle. And as also a crap ton of money. So before you move forward in doing that, you would actually need, I think it's 2,300 rupees to get all three items. So what I did was, as I was collecting the treasure map fish, or the map fish actually, like I would find the little glowing spots and collect like all of them that I saw. So like a lot of them were 50 rupees, so that helped out a lot. And then also, a lot of the treasure charts that I had gave 200 rupees. I'll be showing a complete guide of that in a separate video to show where all the locations are. But meanwhile, that's why my rupee count is so high. And that I also got a, let me see if I can show it. Yes, an extra piece of heart right there. So going ahead and moving forward from that, what does it have here for us? Good evening. Oh, 2 letters actually. Okay, we need cash on delivery. Oh, we owe 201 rupees. To the esteemed Mr. Fairy Person, thank you very much for your purchase. Enclosed is an incredible chart. The chart will show you where you can find the Triforce charts and the Triforce shards. Okay, blah blah blah, tingle. Cool. So we got an incredible chart. Be very useful, so make sure you have the 200 rupees on hand. And here's another letter. How you been, big brother? On the pirate ship writing to you this letter. Isn't that neat? At first I was very scared, but we're actually very nice for pirates, I mean. Mr. Gonzo's really big guy, but ever since Miss Tetra left, he's been crying like a baby. It's kind of funny, but sort of sad too. Nudge is a little strange, but nice too. And as for Senza, his beard makes him look pretty cool, but he tells really cool stories when he gets into the right mood. Zuko's kind of weird, and Mako is pretty quiet. Mako immediately gets mad whenever I try to take his glasses, so I do that a lot. Hehe. As usual, Nico is always fooling around. He won't take anything seriously. Actually, he seems sad not to have you around anymore. Were you guys good friends? I helped them all out with their chores, and they actually paid me a little bit for it, so I'm sending the money to you. Please use it. I'll loan you my telescope for a little bit longer, but you have to return it to me eventually, okay? Okay, blah, blah, blah. Cool, an extra 20 rupees. Alrighty, so the first thing that I want to go ahead and take care of here is the nightly auction. There is another piece of heart and a treasure chart. So I'll go ahead and cut to when I get those. Okay, we got the other treasure chart here, and this one starts at the bidding of 60 rupees. Okay, blah 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 blah. Took me only 210 rupees, which is a little expensive for my taste, but let's see here. Alrighty, just go ahead and walk back out. And then walk back in, and it should reset it. And I will see you guys when I get the heart piece. So I got the piece of heart here for another 210 rupees. Took a while, but because that joy pendant kept coming up as the option, so but yeah, whenever that keeps coming up, I don't think it's worth it because it starts at 40 and that's gonna be really expensive joy pendant, so totally not worth it. So every time you see it, just cancel out of it and walk back in, and then fingers crossed that it brings up the heart piece. So I believe that's all the option or all the auction things that we gotta be doing, or all the 4 auction items that we wanted to get here, so we don't have to go back anymore. Woo! No more spending stupid money against stupid people who don't freaking need the items. So, oh well. So now the next thing that I want to go ahead and do is try to take a picture of the full moon. And the interesting thing is about this game is that it actually takes like real world cycles, unlike how it's like half full, or I really don't know or like a crescent moon type deal. It's pretty interesting. It's just you keep doing the song of passing until you see the full moon. So let's see if we got it tonight. So it actually goes in order, which is pretty cool. So I think we need just I think like 4 more days till it gets full. Okay, now with your pictograph, just make sure that it's in the shot. Go ahead and take it. And make it daytime. And the character that we're going to be looking for right now is Kamo, I believe is his name. And he is one of these guys that you see standing over here. You know, the very loner type guy. So if you speak to him, pesky little brat, nobody understands how I feel. Do you hear me? Very whiny. I completely understand what you mean. Oh really? Then how about a little test to see what you really, if you really do. He wants a pictograph of a perfectly round pale thing. Okay, blah, blah, blah. So Mr. Grouch, here you go. The full moon. Requited love as a full mate. I particularly love gazing at the full moon. It looks like butts. And you mean it, I want you to have this for all your efforts, just a little reward for easing the pain of this troubled heart. So emotional. But with that, we get the treasure chart. That's cool. So, it's a quick little treasure chart to grab while we're here. Okay. Cool. So, now the next group of people that we want to talk to are here. So saucy. Can't believe she's a school teacher. Rumor has it that she has a has mountains of tacky pendants and earrings. Blah blah blah. Okay. I think you're supposed to talk to them twice. The brick building at the top of the steps. The gentleman who lives there is was such class. Lenzo. Rumors be true. He's actually devoted to someone special. Basically just gossiping, which is not cool to do. So now the next thing you want to do to continue with the side quest is go in here into Lenzo's shop. I believe he might be talking with some lady. Or not. Okay, so what you're actually supposed to do is go over here and get up on the top of here. And then actually change the wind direction so you can... Oh, if I can play it properly. Change the wind direction so you can actually use your Deku Leaf to jump across. Jeez. Northwest. Okay. Hold on. And then you're aiming for this door right here. Yeah, because obviously if we go through the front door, he's going to hide her somehow. I don't know what's going on. But cool little bonus. 2 chests here. Cool, another treasure chart. So it was useful that we did this. And 50 rupees. And then there's a little hole here that you see. Can just keep going. Alrighty. That was longer than I remembered. Cool. And what do you know? He does have a girlfriend. So let's go ahead and help those gossiping women take a picture of them. And let's see what they say. Allow me to think. Ah, yes. I first started searching for pictographs that recorded true beauty. Ah, blah, blah, blah. Sappy, sappy, sappy. And it looks like we're busted. Don't mind me. We don't have any evidence whatsoever proving that you're dating. Okay, and let's show them the pictograph. It's the pictographer, Lenzo, and that pictograph-loving lady. God, I want to keep saying photography. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Thanks for setting straight, young man. Good. Teach them the error of their ways. Gossiping and spreading rumors is bad. Cool. So now, the next thing that we want to do... Yes, more. This is going to involve more pictographs. Not you, sir. Go away. Okay, so I want to talk to her. Okay, she talks about her outfit. So I think we can already just take a picture of her already. Okay, I think that's good. See what she says. Okay, yeah. She wants to talk. She's talking about... I think I already did it. So what does she say? Okay, and then once you take the picture of her, you actually want to find that gentleman who's running around the island here. I think if you just target him, show him her. Ah, this girl. Actually, buddy, this is the girl I've had my eye on lately. She is pretty. I mean, she just seeing this pictograph reminds me of how gorgeous that girl is. But no. Okay, blah, blah, blah. More sappy stuff. Everyone on this island has a thing for each other, which is, you know, it makes sense. Okay, so that happened. So I think let's go see if we have to talk to her. Alrighty guys, sorry, taking this over in post commentary. Normally I always do everything in live commentary, but my audio was messed up during this point. So what you're gonna have to do is, after you talk to him, you want to go ahead and talk to her, and go ahead and play the song of passing twice until the next date. Okay. Alright, and then once you go ahead and play the song of passing twice till the next day, you want to go ahead and stop by the cafe where they will actually be on their date. Cool, here we are. So let's go ahead and third wheel them for a little bit and see what they gotta say. Start dating. Don't we make a delightful couple? I'm so happy, and that's why I want to share some of our happiness with you. Awesome. So we got a piece of heart. This is our 24th one. So yeah, just go ahead and hook them up and third wheel for a bit. Alrighty. So just go ahead and leave. Next stop, we want to go ahead and go to Mrs. Mary now that we have those joy pendants. Keep putting this off for a while. So yeah, just go ahead and do this. You will need to pull them out and show them to her. Don't know what past me was doing here, but I think what I was explaining was that off screen I got the 21 or 20 golden feathers because I didn't have any by that point. But while off screen, I also got 20 golden feathers for a side quest that we're going to be needing ahead. So I'll just go ahead and point that out here because I think that's what I was trying to do. Okay, she's just going on saying how happy she is. She looks like we brought 20 of them. So what you do is that I think if you just give her one, she gives you 20 rupees. And then from there, if you just keep showing her the joy pendants, I think if you give her 20 by this point, she'll give you an item. Yeah, we actually get the cabana deed here after giving her 20, so that's very useful. So go ahead and stop by here and hand them over. As early as you can, actually, because we should have done this way earlier. But since we're here, might as well do it now. Just basically showing us or telling us the location of it, which is the private oasis, actually. So now we can actually go inside. So now that we've actually given her 20, let's go ahead and give her 40. See if she has any more rewards for us. So she's going to give us this. That's an item so rare. And we actually get the 16th treasure chart here, so that's actually very useful to get 40 to get the cabana deed and the treasure chart while we're at it. So let's go ahead and leave, and we're actually done with that side quest. Alrighty, the next thing that we're going to go ahead and take care of is we're going to head over to Zanari's shop, and we're going to begin this trading quest that he has for us. It's only the beginning of it. We're not going to be completing it in this episode, as it does take a while, and we do have to travel on the Great Sea, and I do want to take care of a lot of things that we can get done in this episode. So it makes plenty of money, just to be rich babies by running a... Okay, yeah, he's just going into it. So just go ahead and talk to him for a second time. He'll notice that you have a delivery bag. Dear me, it is a bag fit for a hero of delivery. I have a small request and it requires the use of that bag. A request, you say? Dear me, I knew it, young master. You would rather would understand. So it's going to be a long explanation. So to hear him out, stall is kind of a general store. However, there's very few products. He wants to be a master of sale and negotiate sales contacts. So he can trade one of his products and is a trade of proof, merchant's oath. So yeah, he's just going into the merchant's oath and everything. So do you understand? Perfectly. Yes, yes, master, blah, 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 proof of contract. This is his merchant's oath. And he gives us the town flower here. This is actually going to be starting a quest that we're going to be doing here in Windfall. So don't worry about not trading it in. So yeah, just go ahead and trade partners. Expectations are high. So we're going to purchase 2 here. 2 more because you can only carry 3 at a time. So once you purchase them, you can actually start placing them in pedestals around the town. So there's actually going to be 14 locations. 2 here in front of his shop, 3 near these benches here, 3 at the auction house, and then there's going to be 6 up atop this ledge area that you can see at the beginning of town. So once you've done all that, you can go ahead and talk to this gentleman here at the bench, and he will actually talk about the joyous society, blah, blah, whatever. Just go ahead and talk to him a second time once you've done that, if you haven't talked to him already. And then he was like, you know, I'm talking about decorating the town. Oh, really? You have? Well, that never fails to amazes him. So, yeah, we get our 25th heart piece here. So, that's very useful to go ahead and start taking care of that. And that actually takes care of all the side quests that I want to commentate over post, as I did notice it here. So, I will pass... Okay, I got interrupted there. But I will pass this over to past me. So, take it over. The next part of the side quests that I want to take care of is we're going to go to Crescent Moon Island, which is here on the map, which is the very top, and I think it's right here, yes. So I will see you guys over there then. Okay, here on Crescent Moon Island. I want to go ahead and grab this little spot first before I forget. But yeah, that was the things that I was talking about that, like from the beginning of the video, where I was getting a lot of the rupees that I needed to purchase the heart piece, the treasure chart, and the extra bottle that I have, and as well as for the auctions. So a lot of these chests have 50 rupees, which is pretty useful. So you don't have to keep continuously grinding for it. But anyway, here on Crescent Moon, you want to open up chart number 11, I think it is. Yeah, right there. So let's go ahead and fish up the treasure. It's right there. Cool thing is you can also see right there on the little map just exactly where you're at, so you don't have to keep continuously guessing. And we got another piece of heart. So, good thing that we came and did this. And another thing I want to grab while we're here on this island. Oh, some more blue choo-choos. So, let's go ahead and get our items out. Now I'm set. Grab the jellies. I just want to take care of them real quick. Drop a little bit of money. But yeah, this chest should have another treasure chart for us. Spoiler alert. Cool. So now that we got that out of the way, another thing that we want to take care of here is there's a submarine down that way. Let's go ahead and jump on our boat and head that way. Cool. Man, the fast sail makes everything super useful. I mean, super quick and not drag on. Thank God. What do we got here? Alright, so it looks like we just got another little gauntlet of enemies here. Okay. Alright. Just let them pile up a little bit and do spin attacks. How many there are? Guess you gotta wait for all 4 to light up. Good thing that they take one hit with the sword. It's not like they gave you like a ton of moblins. A little annoying, but at least they'll be worth it in the end. Oh, just like that. That's why it's a little bit more useful to let them pile up and then spin attack. It's cool that these little flowers are all over the place. Anyway. And we got another treasure chart, so good that we came here and got this. About time that I actually started collecting a lot of them instead of just heart pieces only. So from here, I believe that's everything that I wanted to do here on Crescent Moon. Now the next destination is over here on Dragon Roost, so I will see you all then. Okay, so what I want to do here is this is what would the 20 golden feathers are here for, or sorry, let me rephrase that. that this island, we're coming here to Dragon Roost because we're here to drop off the 20 golden feathers. Because apparently the feathers here are very popular here for when like Rito are dating and they use it as gifts. So see if we can find a gentleman who is wanting to give his girlfriend a gift. I think it was this guy. Is it you? Is it you? No. I think it's one of the guards. I'm good. I think it might be him. Oh, okay, yeah, cool. So let's go ahead and pull him out and give it to him. Here you go, good sir. So how many of those do you have? So you're really going to let me have 20 of those? Sure. Are you sure? I'm going to stick these little beauties in a letter and send them off right away. I'm going to tell her about you too. I'm so happy, seriously. It's not much, but please accept this. And we actually got an orange rupee. Awesome. But the real surprise is I think we should be getting a letter from his girlfriend. So I think that's going to actually contain the real prize there. So I guess we'll go ahead and get that whenever it comes in. I'll make sure to point it out when it does. If not, let me see if we can just pass the time. And then I think it will give it to us. If not, I'll just skip this. Cool, you only have to do it one time. Good evening. Letter. Dear Link, I have recently received some golden feathers from my boyfriend who mentioned you. I'm something of a bird enthusiast, so I know how hard it is to it must have been to get all of these feathers. Cool. Got another piece of heart. Go ahead and start collecting all these. Awesome. So how many do we have? 3. Oh wow. We need one more to complete another unit. So the next place that we want to go ahead and go now is 1 square over to the flight control platform. I'll see you guys there. Cool. Here at the flight control platform, I believe they have a mini game here for us. So let's go ahead and just jump off here. I think we need our Deku leaf here. There we go. What do you gotta say? Birdman contest. Born to fly. No, I'm born to glide. Greetings, old person who has surely come to take on the challenge of the big sky. This is where you can register for the official Rito Tribe Birdman contest. You're free to use any means, methods, or tools you have at your disposal to help you soar through the sky. The rules are simple. See how far you can fly before you crash into the the roiling seas like so much dead weight driftwood. A banner stands now at the site where the great and talented champion who has flown the farthest to date crashed into the frothy waves in a massive splash of glory. If you're able to pass the flag, then you will be the new champion, and you will be drenched in praise, much as you will be drenched in seawater. 10 rupees. Yes, please. Did I make it? I made it. An impressive 258 yards. Just with a final jump attack at the end. My brother's best record. Heck yeah, I did. Master Fly. Totally didn't take a couple of tries. Cool, and we get another heart piece for that. It was a bit fun, but man, did that take long. Well, not super long, but yeah, it's just another thing to keep in mind. Just watch out for the magic meter and just don't hit all the currents like I did the first time, because I think it like lags you out a little bit or slows you down. Okay, so now the next area that I want to go to is Bomb Island, and I think that's right over here. Yeah, right here. So I'll see you guys then. Alright, well, I guess we'll come back at a later time once I figure that out, but meanwhile, just land here on Bomb Island. Go ahead and pull out your bombs. What are you, sir? Have we met before somewhere? No, it couldn't be. Traveling merchant. We can take care of this while we're here too, so guess what we can do. See if he would take the... Oh, wait. Dang it. I don't have one. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to go buy another one. A town flower. If you have one, unlike I did, you just trade it with him, and I think he gives you another item that you just keep trading it, and like keep trading it, and then. But yeah, like I said, I'll show that off a little bit later. But meanwhile, let's go ahead and jump down this hole here. Interesting. Guess another little mini dungeon here. Ah, these guys again. Okay, let's go ahead and use him to... Or you. You're fine. Whoever wants to be the volunteer. Okay, guess your brother wants to. There we go. Use you as a weight. Just drop him here. Cool. Interesting. I guess from the beginning room it shows us what we gotta be doing. Where are they then? Or did I need to use a pot? Or just jump in there? So I guess inch your way through here. Oof. Thought I was gonna slide in. Please don't tell me I need to wait. Oh, cool. Guess not. Alrighty. Ooh. Ah, of course. It's like Dragon Roost all over again. Alrighty, at least it stays pressed. Carefully this time. Okay, so I think what it is, we have to throw them both into both sides and be quick about it, because they do pop out eventually. Oh, hopefully this works. Good. Man. No! Damn it. Ah, these suck. Hopefully they would. Oh, cool. I guess not. Less pressure this time. And there we go. Just throw you in there. Did you not hit the button? Oh my god. Let's use you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, good. Alright, go away. Wonder what's in here. we got another piece of heart. So, cool. Another one down. Now, the next area that I want to go to is the Forest Haven. Okay, here at the Forest Haven, I want to go ahead and I think you need, I think it's chart 31. Let's see if I have it. Better have it. Okay, good. Cool. So now I think it's, where would that be? He was right there. Yeah, we're coming out on the map. So right in between here. Another treasure chart? Heck no, it's a piece of heart. Thank God. Cool. So now, the next location is, I think it's Three Eye Reef is where I would like to go. Three Eye Reef, where are you? Where are you? Right there. So I'll see you guys there. Okay, here at Three Eye Reef, I'm gonna want to go ahead and open up chart 38 and find a treasure there. Another piece of heart, guys. Spoilers. Let's go ahead and see where you're at. Right there. It's the useful thing. Whenever they have that, like that type of a light, that means it's the actual spot for the chart. Yeah, and I think that's one thing that I didn't mention that, okay, well, I got that, but the treasure, for the treasure charts and everything, they don't actually spawn until you actually open them, so don't think that you can just, like, follow the video if you don't have the chart itself. Unfortunately, you do need the chart. So, alrighty, so the last place that I actually want to go to is over here at Star Island. So I will see you guys there. Alrighty guys, sorry about that. That was actually a waste of time. Where I actually wanted to go was here at Southern Fairy Island. If you were following the very beginning of the clip, the beginning of the episode, we would have gotten treasure chart number 4, I think it is, from the shop. And all you need to do is open it and let's go ahead and find the piece of heart that is located here. Where are you? There. Knew I was missing something. Cool. And we got another container, and now we have 15 units of health. So I feel like that is actually a good amount to be prepared for the next temples that are coming up. So sorry about this episode being all over the place and kind of a mess, but I wanted to go ahead and start getting the treasure charts and all of the pieces of hearts out of the way already, as I didn't really find a convenient place to place them later on in the episode. So please excuse me for that, but regardless, we're gonna go ahead and I'll see you guys in the next episode when we go ahead and start taking on the other temples. Alright, see you guys then.